Hey everybody, welcome back to Trio Planet, the YouTube channel. We talk all things media. How is everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well. And today, everybody, we will be doing a review of episode 8 of The Last of Us. What was this titled again?
I believe that the title was, let me just do a fact-finding mission. The title was When We Are in Need.
Yeah, the title was When We Are in Need, and it is, that was just,
It happened.
It definitely happened. It was a thing that we were very, very creeped out.
I was more so creeped out for how well the guy had managed to actually pull off his role.
Yeah,
Because, doing that in a game when no one sees your actual face is one thing. That guy is going to be solidified now as the weird guy who tried to assault a minor.
Yeah. So
we have to be careful with this video.
Yeah, we do.
We have to be careful.
So we'll put a disclaimer here. We will put a disclaimer here. There will be references to
sensitive subject matter.
Yeah, sensitive subject matters.
Which may or may not include the assault of children.
Yes, the assault of children and stuff like that. So if you are sensitive to subjects of that nature, please click off now and watch one of our other videos or watch our next review of the show. So please click off now. We don't want to, obviously, don't want to hurt anybody in that. So we hope you have a good day and stay safe.
And before any of you do leave, I will quickly say I think me and Jonathan both agree that for you guys that are going to leave because of the subject matter that will be brought up in the video because of the nature of the episode and are still interested in what we think, it's pretty good. That's your 5-second review. It's pretty good. Okay?
Yeah.
That's all you're going to get, because without going into why it's so good, it's sort of difficult to explain, but it's pretty good.
Let's just say we're not. Let's just say that
we do not condone such actions.
We don't condone the actions, but Ellie, this episode, fucking badass. Just saying, Ellie, this stood on her own 2 feet and did really well. And to be honest, she carried this episode. Even though Joel was in it, he wasn't in it much.
Joel also carried this episode.
Yeah, he carried it.
Joel was so good.
He carried it for the scenes he were in, but I think Ellie, it was more Ellie focused. So, other than that, we hope you guys have a nice day. And for those sticking around, Will do his famous breakdown.
I mean, famous is a stretch, but
be right back.
It's pretty good. I assume that means now.
Yes.
So episode opens. Sort of feels like it's shortly after Ellie's finished her little impromptu surgery from last episode. Jordan's going on his phone, bit disrespectful. IMO. They're sort of having a little cuddle session, her and Joel, going, please don't die. Sort of need you to survive. Ellie decides that she's going to go out hunting. We meet David for the first time. David's crazy preacher guy. Always one of those in an apocalypse. You know how it is. He's getting like a congregation thing. There's a child crying, and he walks up to her all creepy like and kneels down and is a bit like, it's okay, sweet child, I'll be your father. I was a bit like, David, I know it's an apocalypse, but come on, man. Have some self-respect. They're running low on food. Troy Baker makes his appearance. Nice to see him in something that isn't a game. I'm a bit ill, so if you can hear that in the breakdown, do apologise. What else? They need food because they're running out. They've got enough rations for maybe a week or two. So they decide that they're going to go hunting for some deer that was apparently spotted 3 miles away. Just so happens to be the same deer that Ellie finds. Cutest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life, and then bang, she shoots it. It dies. David and James, I believe Troy Baker's character's called. They find it. Ellie's like, whoa, 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 dickheads, calm down. That's my deer. So they're like, okay, we put our guns down. They're like, we'll trade you. She's like, I need medicine for my friend. He's currently dying. And they're like, yeah, we got medicine. So David sends James to go get the medicine. They take place in a shelter where in the game there'd be like a massive horde of zombies that run at you, and you got to like cut them down with like your bolt action rifle, and there's like a bloater and shit. That's not in this, but it's still pretty cool. James comes back. Ellie and David have a nice little discussion while he's gone. James arrives back and is pointing a gun at Ellie because he's like, she's with the guy that's killed our friend. I don't know the guy's name. Unmemorable character. He's the guy that stabbed Joel. The one that Joel killed in like episode 6. Ellie gets back with the penicillin that was brought, and she gives it to Joel. Little cuddle sesh. David, James, and some other guys. One called Timothy. I know that. Timothy gets his leg completely obliterated by Joel. That leads to Ellie getting captured by David, being taken to their camp. Joel wakes up and absolutely starts nailing people with the knife that Ellie left him. And I mean, this guy seriously puts the hurt on some people. Like, he murders one straight up, and then he takes 2 prisoner, and he like interrogates them, and he threatens to like peel someone's kneecap off. Really violent, but also nice. Ellie wakes up in a cell. David has a cute moment with her where he's like, you can be my friend. And Ellie's like, nah bro, bit creepy, so she breaks his fucking finger. He smashes her head against a cell door, comes back a few minutes later with James, and go away please. Thank you. I've been brought something. Can't smell it, got a cold, it's fine. We'll continue. Where was I? They pick Ellie up, put her on a table, get a meat cleaver. They're gonna cut her up. Ellie's like, nah bro, I'm infected. So are you. She's bit his hand. Oh no, is David infected? We're never gonna find out if David was infected or not from it because David's dead. But Ellie takes that opportunity as he's like freaking out about his bite and fucking just annihilates Troy Baker. He's dead. Bros is so sad. David walks up and is like, fucking idiot. Takes the meat cleaver, starts hunting Ellie down like he's Michael Myers. He's like, Ellie, where are you? Ellie throws a piece of burning wood at him. It misses. Sets the entire lodge on fire. David overpowers Ellie after she puts in some serious fucking damage. Like, she stabs him twice. And he pins her down and, caution. Sensitive subject matter. Yeah, it starts assaulting her. Yeah, not good. Not nice. It's pretty vile scene, to be fair. They let it carry on quite a while.
Yeah, it went on for ages.
An uncomfortable amount of time.
It was worse than House of the Dragon.
Yeah. It felt worse to watch because in your head, when you're looking at like Rhaenyra in House of the Dragon, you don't register that she's that old.
Yeah.
I mean, it's more fucked up that it's between a niece and an uncle than it is that it's like a 15-year-old girl. But like this, Ellie is very clearly young, and he's clearly not doing great things towards
Yeah, and
her.
he's supposed to be a Christian as well.
Not a Christian. He found God.
He found God, so he's not a Christian. He just believes in God, and he basically
enjoys being a shepherd towards his sheep. Ellie's like, nah, fam, I'm not dealing with you. That isn't my first time. Grabs the meat cleaver and fucking goes to town. I mean, this guy is unrecognizable. She just, for like a solid 10 seconds, she's just slamming the meat cleaver.
Like,
it's what I assume is his face.
What I like as well is the fact that the camera stays on her the entire time, showing just the expression and the anger, and
she just gets bloodier and bloodier. It's fucking phenomenal.
It's fucking, like, seeing a guy like that get his comeuppance is so, in any media, that is the best scene.
To all you haters out there that are hating on Bella Ramsey for her portrayal of Ellie, fuck you guys.
She does amazing, because the entire scene, I felt like she's doing this thing, she's proper going at him, and it's fucking amazing.
I've never felt more excited watching someone get murdered.
Same, but she walks outside, runs into Joel.
She's having a panic attack.
She's like proper...
This isn't someone who's like just murdered someone, walked away like calm, like cold to the fact. She's hyperventilating. She's like on edge. Joel comes up behind her and grabs her. Not a great move for Joel, I'll be honest. And she's like hitting him and like thinking. He's like hugging her and he's like, "It's okay, it's me. It's okay, baby girl." And I was like, Pedro, you know just what to say. I'm like, you're the dad. Go back to Grogu. I kind of need you on Wednesday.
And they hug, finally, and walk away.
And it's like, this is the penultimate episode to, like, this part of the game. You have reached the ending. You are mere hours away from that final scene, and you finally hit the point of like character peak. You've hit that point where the characters have now reached their full potential for the story, and next episode is going to be phenomenal.
It is. Because
they're now closer than ever.
Yeah. I think this episode was great. Bella Ramsey, bow down. Like, I'm just saying, fucking amazing, phenomenal. Did a really good job. I think this episode was probably really hard on her to do.
Oh, also forgot, they eat people.
Yeah, they eat people, yeah.
I just thought I'd throw that. If you didn't think David was bad enough, they eat people.
Yeah.
It's people.
So yeah, basically, I think this episode was really well done. It was well directed. Great visuals, great storytelling, but like the entire thing of that guy and Ellie, it just brings you to the point of like, I were in tears a little, and then me and we were like going, fuck's sake, this dude is a...
I had to get up and walk away from my computer.
I legit, when he put his hands on the bars, I turned and went, no. I was like, I didn't want to watch it, and then she fucking broke his hand, and I was like, yes, Ellie! And then when she fucking gets that guy when she gets Troy Baker with cleaver in the neck, that's good.
A good ass scene. The sound that made was funny.
I'm gonna give this episode, I want to give it a 10 out of 10.
Oh, you're going in strong, Jordan.
I think just Ellie's acting alone gives it, Bella Ramsey's acting and like the power of the scenes just really, I think, deserves a 10 out of 10. How about you?
Well, after last week's episode, which has to be said is probably the weakest the series has ever been, this was a breath of fresh air. This was visceral. This was, it happened. It was probably the most action-packed this show has been, without being action-packed. It was just tense all the way through. I struggle to give the overall episode a 10 out of 10. However, I do think that the actors for Ellie and David, so Bella Ramsey and whoever's portraying David, I don't know the actor's name. I am going to find out because the guy deserves some credit.
Playing a character like that is definitely going to put some strain on you.
Scott Shepherd, who plays David.
She's got to play a massive scumbag.
And to a
like,
lesser extent, Troy Baker for James, because God, James melts my heart. Yeah. Bella Ramsey, Scott Shepherd, 10 out of 10. Best performances in the show so far. Better than Joel, better than Pedro. But we've not seen Pedro's like beast moment yet. That's next episode, probably. Yeah, they get 10 out of 10s. The episode overall probably gets like a 9.6. There is a bit of a lull in it. It's a bit of some stuff I would have liked to see from the game, like the bow and arrow be used to to hunt like it is in the game for some of it. Other than that, absolutely amazing. Probably the greatest survival show episode I've ever seen.
Yeah,
better than any episode of The Walking Dead.
Yeah,
and it didn't even have a zombie in it.
Yeah, like there was no infected anywhere in this episode. Like not a lot of the episodes, but like I think like some of them have been less about them and more about humanity. How humanity is acting during this entire thing. But yeah,
I would like to see more zombies.
I would like to see. I'm hoping there's a lot more in final episode. But yeah, guys, hope everybody.
You okay?
No, something weird. Hang on. But yeah, guys, hope everybody did enjoy today's video. Go to the link down below to all our social medias and all that. Please check those out. And all that good stuff. And yeah, nothing else really to say. But yeah, let us know your thoughts down below. And what did you rate the episode and all that? We will look at those and we'll be glad to answer any questions. But yeah, other than that, I have been one of your hosts, Slasher.
I've been your other host, as Terrell.
And we will see you all in the next one. Bye for now.
Bye.
Forget 1,000 things every day, pal. Make sure this is one of them.
It's over, etiquette!